And number 3 of the 3-pack is this new Rise of the Beast Wheeljack, and he looks nothing like his former counterparts, and kind of shocking at first, but this guy's kind of growed on me of the 3. The thing I just don't like at all, it seems like they all have this gang molded thing going throughout, and yeah, it's just yuck. I don't care for that. And we'll just jump right into the articulation. This guy's got a surprising bit of it. Again, like with these newer figures, you can move this backpack up and down just a little bit, but he can get like quite a bit of head movement there, side to side. He can look down, and then he can look way up, depending on where that kibble is in the back there. And you can slide it up and down, and then get like all the way up like he's flying along. And the doors do articulate there, which is kind of neat. He's got that rocking it. And then the attention to detail from the glasses to the light piping that's in the back there, and you get the sunshine in it, it really does show up. The tempos there, I love the way that this is like in there already. You don't have to go and apply another label. The white background, it works really good. So we're going to lower this back down, because that's the way I like to keep it for this guy. Up here you got like a cut that gives you the upper range, so you can get the arms all the way out the sides. You got a elbow, just above the elbow swivel to simulate a wrist swivel. There's nothing at the wrist because the way it's designed, and that is just ugly. I'm not a fan of it. Being that this was also designed by the team that did the Earthspark figures, that's why we got the ball joint thing going on throughout prominent. Oh, and it does have this little bit of extra swivel there that other, figures. There's something to be said that this is really nice, and it locks into place with this. This chest can be a little bit flappy, but it has like the suspender thing going on here, and he's got a waist that surprisingly is unhindered. So I mean, you can get all the way around if you need to do the all the way around thing. So that's always a big win. Like I said, like, get those arms out the side thanks to the way that they designed it. Then you can get only up that far, because you start getting to the obstruction of the hip joint there, and go out that way. So awful waffles there, and some awful waffling in the bottom. This is just not needed, man. And I get it, it's about a different team. There's that much in the knee, and this thing, transformation joint, and you get all kinds of foot stuff going on there. So it's really nice. Let's get him accessorized up with this guy. A nicely one color, highly detailed blaster with a little bit of awful waffles, but it looks pretty good in hand, except for those awful waffles. It's not a bad mainline release of the character Wheeljack, and I thought these glasses could come off so we could get the other homage. If he didn't have glasses, I was going to say he could be John Rutledge from Outer Banks show, because his alt mode is definitely the Twinkie, and as you will see here in just a minute. So I guess this could be Big John transforms into the Twinkie. His dad had glasses, so anyway, it's a really goofy cameo. Let's get this guy transformed in 3, 2, 1, and here is the new movie Wheeljack in his bus Twinkie mode. I told you it would just do this one. I like how this is like a little car rack on the top with the details there. This thing is not exactly level, because when you go to do what the instruction says and put the blaster in there, it looks like it sits to the side like it's a piece of junk. But it is definitely a VW-esque. It's not licensed, but I mean, it's definitely like got that VW van truck vibe going on. And if you get everything transformed just right, this thing actually rolls pretty good for the little jobs there. Things I can't stand in vehicle mode is the little hubs being different colored. I'll probably just touch it up with some black to keep it blackened, or I might even go and try to detail the rims with silver. But most of the time these guys like this don't have like flashy rims. Do like the paint work here in the back on the kneecaps that become like extra, I guess, ACs for the back of the van mode. TV Pablo, yes, we talk TV too. and that looks kind of goofy and dorky up there, so I just like it hanging crooked off the back end there, because the way it's molded makes it look like it's sitting there sideways. I don't know. Weapon storage I think could have been implemented up underneath here, and I hadn't even played around to see if I could get it in a slightly better configuration. You got visible head from the bottom, and that's how everything folds and works out there at the end. Like it just keeps on wanting to get a little gappage there, but it looks really great from that side there. And that's about going to do it for old Jackie for the new mainline version of him. I really do think that they could have made some more details pop there on some other bits there, but I like the way that this compacts and folds down even more clean than that Ironhide release we just got from Studio Series. I'd like to even see a masterpiece version of these guys as we go forward in the future, and hopefully they would be able to implement that whole cool if they could have it missile pass through, and if it can't, then that's fine too, because I mean this thing, I think it's the best of the three in this 3-pack. Cleverly engineered, looks great. I recommend this 3-pack if you're a fan of Transformers. It's not perfect, but I mean it's still it does something. This van is really worth getting the other two characters there, even though they're not the strongest. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down in the description below there, and thank you again. Check out Rise of the Beast on June 9th, and gosh, I really do like this, even with my reservations. I mean, just a really solid little piece. Nicely done mainline figure. All right, guys, have a great week out there. Until all are one.